Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gaming Weekly Update. This is your host Kieran and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider 2 Remastered. It's Tomb Raider Remastered, Tomb Raider 2 I should be saying. Yeah, I'm so sorry it's taken me a while to do another episode. It's just like, this past month or so, it's been quite tough to get stuff done. And also, if you've seen the intro, like, of the video, you probably understand another reason why. So yeah, this episode's actually dedicated to my dog, Bailey, who unfortunately passed away 6 days ago. But yeah, this is the Tibetan Foothills. I'll get more into detail about that story at the end of the episode. Because I'm trying to make this a happy episode. I don't want it to be too upsetting. But yeah. This is the Tibetan Foothills. I'll get into more story about that at the end, so. But yeah, this episode will be dedicated to her. Yep. So we can shoot here. I mean, this is an optional type thing, but you don't have to completely do it. Just gotta avoid the snowballs, and there's no leopards inside this cave. This is just for more automatic pistol ammo, I think. Yep. Now, I can't remember. Did I trigger this second set of boulders? Because there's two pairs of two. Oh, no. That's the first set, I think. Jeez, I can't even remember what I've done now. I always say about Brad needing to get good, and I can't even take my own bloody advice. But yeah, so the Tibetan Foot, I think that's what this level's called. Yeah, Tibetan Foothills. And, what I like to do here, you're supposed to jump forward and grab the ladders, but what I like to do is, like, I like to run and jump at an angle, and then just jump to the right here. And it easily lands you right here. So, gonna get rid of these voids. Because they can be a pain sometimes. I mean, they're not a huge pain, but the enemies later on are a bigger problem. So, I think there's another one out here somewhere, so. We're gonna drop out backwards. So, like this. As tempting as it is to jump in the water, that's not exactly where you want to go. But we'll come back for that bird in a sec. So, just stand right at the edge so that the icicles will drop down. And then what we do... Oh, don't run too far out. I think... Could we get the void from here, baby? It looks like you could. So I'm just gonna... Wait until he gets closer. There we go. Or she gets closer. I don't know what gender the bird is, but... There we go. So, once we shoot the bird down, we can proceed to where we were going originally. This part here, however, is a bit of a troll because you would think that by coming here, that would be where a secret is. But that area we gotta go there anyway, so it's not a huge loss, so it's all well and good. Right, so slide down here. I want to be careful with this spot because there's icicles up there. So the best thing is to just walk at certain angles so that the icicles won't directly land on you. At least that's to my knowledge anyway. And like I said, you win both ways playing the remastered version because if you're so nostalgic and you prefer the original graphics, just switch it with the start button and there you go. So all is well and good. And you can play it with keyboard as well. Like, I know a lot of people like the PC version. And they prefer the PC controls. But some of us grew up with the PlayStation era, so you got the best of both worlds. You got the keyboard and the mouse. So we run and jump from here. Land right on the health pack. And there's another void that's gonna ruin our day, basically. Right, so we climb up here again. Climb up. We'll come up here again and, just shoot him down. Right, there are guys over there, so I'm going to equip the M16. And just fire away at them. There you go. That's how we deal with these guys. Now, I can't remember. Yeah, they do drop something. This guy drops automatic pistol ammo. And this guy over here drops a small health... No, it's a big health pack. Right. So we got that. So we can pick up this dragon. And now the fun part begins, which is this thing right here. This lovely snowmobile. Some epic music plays along with it. So you use the D-pad like to go forward, back, left and right. The action button makes it move faster. And you can actually run some enemies over too. Kills them in one hit. Which is awesome. Okay. So what we gotta do... Drive it over this. Because this is what the game intends you to do. Gonna bring it all the way around here. And, oh, jeez, I didn't mean for that to happen. Dang it. Well, we'll just try it again. So, hop up here. There we go. Oh, for crying out loud. We can do this, folks. I can definitely do it. Oh, dang. Where am I going now? Oh, but ages since I played Tomb Raider 2. I can't even remember how to drive this dang thing. Oh, jeez. Calm down. Oh. Usually I would cut at this point, but I want to skip this music. Right, there we go. Landed right there. Now slowly, Lara. Slow. Big speed up here. There we go. And then we hop to up here. Slow down. There we go. Right. Now, you gotta align the snowmobile here. Then we gotta get off it. Because you're actually supposed to bring the snowmobile up to here, but I accidentally jumped down here by mistake. You can't... I mean, you can, but it's trickier to do than it looks. So what the game intends you to do is that you've got to use the... You gotta climb up here and grab the thing. Oh, jeez. Then we gotta deal with these snow leopards. Okay. In a way, you really only have to move one of these, I think. Like, you can move both, but I think you only really need to move one. Because one is actually directly in front of where the ramp is, so I think it's just this one that you can that you only have to move. So, and then just push it in this way, just so it's more out the way when you jump the snowmobile up here. As you can see, the ramp to it is right there. So we're gonna go back to that snowmobile, and we're gonna jump it to up that ledge, or to the opposite side. So we get back onto it. And then full speed ahead. We jump up. Then we jump over to... there we go. Okay. All is well and good so far. Don't get carried away, though, because sometimes you'll land on, like, a slope or something, and it launches you kind of like that, for example. Sometimes you'll launch the wrong way. And, you'll fall off and die, basically. Which is, not fun. Right. Grab some grenades there so we can climb up this ladder. And then we can get good. Because if we don't get good, then I don't know what doing. We'll pull that down. That activates a door, and it also spawns, like, 2 henchmen. Fortunately, you can just jump back onto this. And yes, I am saving quite frequently. Oh. So there's one right here. Let's run right over here. So, get that guy. Like I said, it's so cool because you can kill enemies in one hit with this thing. So, What the heck killed me? What? Right, back here. So I have no idea what killed Lara at that point, but that was BS. That should never have happened. And there's another 2 over here. There we go. Rip those guys. Okay, so I think... Oh, my voice cracked there a little bit, but... Right, so we jump over here. Like that. Because what we've actually got to do is stand here and let the boulders run down. Stand there. We've actually got to come down here first because there's a key that we're going to need for the other room that we just did. Oh, I thought I'd let go of that too early. Not a big problem. Alright, so... Get the key, and then you come down here. I think there's a guy that spawns in that room, so... Get the Robocop guns. There we go. I call them the Robocop guns because if you watch the Robocop film, the sound effect that's used for the guns is actually the sound that they're using for the automatic pistols. Usually the icicles would drop down there, but fortunately they did no such thing. Before we go back up there... No, that it's fine. I'll come back for it. I'll come back for it. It's not a big deal. Like, we can come back for it. Because I was gonna say, I know you probably spotted it when I jumped that bridge. You're like, you left a secret, Kieran. I was like, I know it's there. We're coming back for it. I know it's there. It's nothing to worry about. Kieran's got it all under control. For the most part. Right. Now, we are back here. So we should jump back onto the snowmobile. And do that. Oh geez, don't go too far ahead. Because even just smashing into the walls like at full speed would do some damage. So that's not what you want to do. Right. The key we picked up, it actually goes into here. So we get off the snowmobile. And we put the key here. And that's for the drawbridge, which is where you can see at the left here. Because that will raise up and create a bridge for us so that we can bring the snowmobile across it. So once that's out, we can go all the way up here. And then run across. Oh, damn it. Right, I'm back here again. Right, I've no idea how I died last time, but yeah. How did I do this last time? I think it's... there you go, that's what I tried to do last time, but something screwed up. And I don't know why or how. Well, that's what happened. Right, as soon as you reach that tile right there, there's gonna come a guy with a snowmobile that has machine guns attached to it. So, oh dang. So I'm just gonna get on the snowmobile and get as fast as out of here as possible. I should probably use a health pack at this point. Because I don't want to risk... Because where I last saved was actually back where I got the button before I came to this area. Right. So over here. And, the secret, like, that people thought I probably missed is over here. There we go. Another secret found. Quickly go on the snowmobile. And you can kill those 2 jaguars. Snow leopards. Right, so... Gonna... So we're gonna... Yeah, it was back at this area where my last save was, so I had to do all this again to get back here, so to get back where I was. So much for saving often, and that guy's got an item. So Gonna quickly go back and get it. Alright, so... I think he's got a health pack or something. Yeah, he has. Yeah, it's a small health pack. So I just got a refund from the one I just used. Right, so jump back over here. I'm not sure if this guy drops anything. I think he does. I can't tell. I think he does. That looks like MP... That looks like M16 ammo, yep. It's exactly what it was. Right, now... But oh jeez, I thought that was a pit right there, but... Never mind. This, however, can be a bit of a bother, so you gotta jump at an angle like this to land like that. There we go. Now, I'm gonna have to ditch the snowmobile for now because there's a section over here that you can't get anyway, so... Well, that you can't get the snowmobile up. So, leaving that behind is what I have to do. Not a big deal. Because there's always more chances. So what we do... Because you can't get the snowmobile back up this way, so... And there's going to be, I think, 2 snow leopards, yep. Up on that ledge. Alright, they're both dealt with. So, let's get the shotgun shells that guy dropped earlier. And then... This spot, I'm probably going to equip the... Yeah, I'll go with... Should I equip the Uzis here? I don't know. I don't have a lot of ammo for them, so... I've got a lot more ammo in these, so I'll probably just use them instead. I mean, it seems the wise thing. Did I pick up this silver one earlier? Yeah, I did. I know where the gold one is, so... We're good to go with that one. So... Let's go and put the hut key into the slot here. And then once we do that, we're going to go into here. There's M16 ammo here. Well, a lot of them actually. And I think there's Uzi clips here. And a health pack right where that window is. So we pick all these up. And there's 2 of them actually. Okay, so gonna do that. But as soon as you open that, I think there's like 3 guys that spawn from there. So what I'm gonna do is jump back, get an aim on one of them. I think I got one of them, yep. Nah, that's 2 of them dealt with, so there's 1 left. There we go. Because by doing that, you take less damage because it's hard for them to aim and shoot from a distance, which for some reason it's easier for Lara to do it. And that's how we deal with them. That kind of looks like they're hugging in a way. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, that's... Yeah, got the secret there. I don't need to worry about that one. Right. So, we come through this way, which is what the key opened. Well, the lever opened. He opened the hut. And then for this part, I'm going to equip the M16. Because as soon as you come into this room here, there's going to be another guy with a snowmobile that has machine guns attached to it. So I'm going to climb up there. Get an aim on him. As soon as I get aim on him, shoot away. Oh, dang. Oh, he's going away now. He'll come back. He'll have to come back eventually. I think yeah, I got him. Okay. He's dead. So, now that he's dead, we can go and steal his snowmobile. And like I said, his one has machine guns on it, so... So from here, we're gonna ride along this here to get over there. Because this snowmobile's not fast enough to... Doesn't have a turbo button, so it's not fast enough to jump across. So before we go here, we're gonna climb down here to get the 3rd and final secret, which is right there. As soon as you land, jump to the left. And let these 2 sets of boulders run across. And then once you collect the last secret, we've got bare amounts of Uzi ammo. Bare amounts of them. Oh, dang. Hold it. Right, so we just jump here and grab the... There we go. So now we just climb up the thingy. All the way back up. Because the next section, it's got 2 guys on a snowmobile, but it's not so bad with us now because we've got the snowmobile that's got guns on it. So basically fight fire with fire is what this is about. More or less. So back on the snowmobile. And then once we do that, we go up this hill. Look for the 2 guys. Oh, what? Again? Come on. How did that even happen, man? Come on. That's not cool. I got him. I got that other guy. Right. So we'll come to here. Because we've got to move these blocks out of the way. As crazy as this looks, you got to push it in this way. And as soon as you push the blocks here, well, the block here, I should say, there's going to be guys that spawn out from there, as you can see. Jeez, I barely even touched them and they died. What's that about, man? Right, and then as crazy as it sounds, we gotta drop the snowmobile into the water. Boom. Like that. And then, oh, there is a guy up there. We don't have to worry about him because he's not gonna... He can't really do much anyway. Right. So, we'll go around this way. Drop down here, and as soon as we come down here, this is the end of the level. And that has been Tibetan Foothills. So, 22 minutes and 2 seconds. All 3 secrets found. 29 out of 31 pickups. We killed 28 enemies. 613 ammo used. 444 hits. 1 health pack used. And 3.45 kilometers traveled. So, yep. That's been Tibetan Foothills. And, yeah, I'm going to go into the story that I said I was going to mention at the start. But, yeah. This episode was actually dedicated to my dog who passed away 6 days ago. Like, she hadn't been well for, like, quite a while. And, it turned out she had tumor in her liver, and it was creating this fluid, and it was going towards her joints and stuff. So it was disabling her ability to stand. It was disabling her ability to walk. She was hardly eating. She barely even drank. She did drink, but it just came to the point where she just wasn't eating, and she couldn't stand. She couldn't walk. So the 27th of June. That afternoon, we unfortunately had to put Bailey to sleep. So it was the hardest decision that me and the family ever had to do, but we had to have done it because otherwise it would have been selfish. So, but yeah, wherever you are, Bailey, you're gone but not forgotten. So, and we'll miss her a lot. So yeah, that's basically who that dog was that you saw at the intro of this, which I'll probably show again at the end. So yeah, this episode was actually in memory of Bailey. So yeah. My Chocolate Labrador, she was 14. She would have been 15, like, in August, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, she's no longer in pain. She's safe now, so I guess with that, that's going to conclude this video. So thank you so much for watching, and as per usual, if you liked what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to hit the bell if you want to see any more videos or any more live streams that me or Brad produce on this channel. I've been Kieran of Gaming Weekly Update, and we will see you in the next video or live stream. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.